Good morning, guys. It's the DJ. And as always, Donnie's in the house too. It's the DJ and Johnny morning show, kind of. We're going to talk about getting a summer job. Yes. Do you need a summer job? Are you a college student looking for that perfect job? Well, let's talk about it. Let me bring the music down here. Oh, there you go. As I said, I'm DJ Wonder Chrissy here with my friend Donnie. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about getting a summer job for you college students out there. And the difference between two jobs can be very large depending on lots of factors. So let's talk about my ideal job. My ideal job for the summer would be a bartender at a local pub. There you go. There you go. But all bartending jobs are not made equal. Because it all depends on the hours, right? A lot of pubs around here open up at 11 o'clock in the morning and they close at like midnight. So if you pull the early morning shift, you're not going to make much in tips because people, let's say the pubs are open at 11, but the people ain't drinking. They're not drinking that much at 11. They're drinking Cokes and 7-Ups. Not martinis and all that good stuff. So your tips are going to be off. You need to get that weekend 4 to 8 o'clock shift. That's where you make the money, the dinner shift. That's where the money rolls in. And think about it. You usually make at least $1 to $2 per drink that you pour. And that adds up pretty quickly. Ask how they do their tipping. Is it a shared tip? Or do you get your own tips during your shift? A lot of them will share it. That's not a big deal as long as whoever you're working with is pulling their weight too. The other thing to watch out for is if it's like a pub restaurant, sometimes you have to pour drinks for the servers. And guess what? You're not getting tips on that. No, that's just work that you're doing. But there is a place over here that I frequent that the servers do their own drinks. So those bartenders do the bar and a couple of tables. They've got 5 or 6 tables that they wait. So that would be a primo job for the summer. Of course, you're going to have to be 21. And but that would be a great job. That would be a great job. So let's talk about being a server. If you're under 21, you can certainly be a server. Yeah, serve me. Serve me. And there's some differences there too. Once again, look at the hours. Look at how many tables you're going to have. Look at what type of food they're supplying or serving and what the average bill is. Are they small tables, large tables? What kind of volume does this place do? Because that's going to matter. That's going to matter. And then, as of course, the hours. When are you going to be working? Are you going to be working the morning, noon shift? Or are you going to be working the evenings on the weekends? Because like I said, weekend evenings are where the money is made. The money's made on the weekends in the evenings. But and the other thing to look out for is there's a pub over here that recommends cash tips. They want you to, if at all possible, tip in cash. And let me just say that you would make a lot of money that summer. And I would think that some of that money might not get reported as much or as faithfully to the good old Mr. T and the IRS. That would be if I was looking for a job, I would be applying at that place where they're pushing cash tips, because cash is cash, and once it's given, no one knows what it was. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm sure people are faithful and report their earnings. Yeah, and but that would be an ideal situation where you got cash tips. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying, cash tips is king. Cash is king. And that's why. That's why. But don't tell the IRS on me. Don't say anything to the IRS about cash tips. I kind of wonder why like I said, I have a tavern over here that I go to, and that's what they do. They recommend cash tips, and let me say, those people make some good coin. They live pretty large as servers and bartenders over at this. It's a family-run place. It's been around forever. Just a little hole in the wall, but they serve up good food, and they have a loyal clientele. So those are some of the keys of what I would be looking for my summer job if I were to have one. I would also look at the scenery. You know, people are much happier when they're out by the water or a lake or a river, sitting outside having a toddy, right? Having a little toddy. They have a tendency to tip more. So don't just be looking for the first job that you can find. That's what I'm saying. Look at all the factors of the type of job you're looking to do, because it matters. It matters. You definitely need the hours. Look at what your state wages are going to be. Look at how many tables you're going to have, how many people you're going to be working with, whether or not you're going to have to split some of your tips with the bus boy, or you can do your own bussing. Do you have to share it with the bartender or not if you're a server? Those types of things matter. And as I said, if getting cash tips all summer, you be rolling in it, my friend. You be rolling in it. So I hope you have a great summer, you college kids. Say your prayers and the money will arrive. The money will arrive. Just work hard, put your head down, and lean into the grindstone, and you'll do okay. You'll do okay. So that's what DJ and Donnie has to say about how you need to do some good work this summer to make that extra cash. Over and out, and comment down below. Like, share, subscribe for me.